Essence Magazine calls our next guest a 21st century Renaissance woman, and with good reason. When she's not managing chart-topping musicians or brokering peace on reality television, she's stirring up business venture after business venture.
Here to talk about the Love and Hip Hop franchise, life on the small screen, and her growing drink empire is the founder of Mona Me Entertainment, Mona Scott Young. Welcome.
Hey, darling.
Welcome, Mona. You look great.
As always.
Thank you, and you look amazing.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I won't be able to drink now. Come January, it's
I'll be sending the cases over to the house.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you going to have a little bit today?
I may have friends come in to help us out.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about everything. Okay. Alcohol content is not too high. So.
Okay, good.
And we all will drink responsibly.
Yes, we will.
And no drinking and driving. So let's get that out of the way first. Okay, now good. Let's Love and Hip Hop, we've got to talk about that. It's my guilty pleasure.
Well, I'm going to need a drink first. No, I'm just kidding.
No. The finale was a train wreck, but I loved every minute of it. It was so incredibly well received.
It was an experience. Yes, it was.
Why do you think people tune into the show week after week? I know why I love it, but why do you think people love it?
I think there's a spectacle factor to it, right? These guys are living their lives so loudly, and I think people enjoy being able to sit in their living rooms and see what's going on in other people's lives. I always say I also think there's a relatability factor that nobody wants to cop to. But I think you watch that show and you see a little bit of something that you recognize, maybe a little bit of something of yourself in them as well. But I think it's the relatability factor. People love or hate it, they're addicted.
All right, well, there were fights, allegations of drug use, and one of the cast members even had her ponytail pulled out.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So you tell me, did it go too far? And would people watch if it didn't push the envelope?
You know, from a personal perspective, there are certain things that I feel like, oh God, you know, some of this stuff sometimes I think pushes the envelope a little outside of the boundaries. But a big part of, I think, what makes the show successful is that everybody just expresses themselves at will, right? And sometimes it's not in line with, you know, how the rest of us would express ourselves, but I think people understand their motivations at times, and Jocelyn has been somebody that, you know, people have loved and have followed and have become invested in, you know, her struggles. And I think for the most part, people were understanding, although a bit disappointed in how she ended up expressing herself during the reunion.
For many years, you have been one of the most powerful women in the music business. How did you make the leap from music to television?
It was interesting because it was definitely a leap, but it was a leap of faith. You know, I had been doing music for a very long time, managing a lot of successful talent, 20-something plus years of my career. And I felt...
Feel free to drop some names.
Well, listen, the list is pretty vast. I mean, Missy Elliott, who I still manage to this day, Busta Rhymes. I mean, I was with a company called Violator, partner Chris Lighty, and a really great group of people over the course of the years. 50 Cent, LL Cool J, oh God, Fantasia. We managed so many people over the course of the years. Q-Tip and Tribe Called Quest, that goes back to the very beginning, So I got to a point where I wanted to do something different. I figured that there was so much more that I wanted to be able to accomplish in my own lifetime. And I had done a show with Missy for UPN called The Road to Stardom, one of the first, you know, eliminatory competition shows. And I liked the process, I enjoyed it. So I said, this is an area that I wanna, you know, go into. I wanna challenge myself. I wanna try something different. And it was a huge leap of faith, and I took it, and knock on wood, it worked out. And then, you know, other opportunities started presenting themselves, and I'd come to this place in my life where I was like, the sky's the limit at this point, you know. Did music, now I'm doing television, what else is there?
Drinks.
And that's what brought me to Mixed Fusions Moscato.
And you have a new flavor you brought for us today as well, right?
Well, a new flavor and a new size bottle. Because, we started out with the 187s, and the brand position was that we're ready to drink, right? Most people with Moscato, if you remember, it's sweet, it's bubbly, you guzzle it, it's refreshing, right? And you just kind of drink it. So the idea was to take Moscato and put it in a container that allows people to enjoy it the way they drink it, which is crack the top off, straight to the head.
Well, let's
it's
have some of our
refreshing.
friends come in and do just that.
Oh, okay, is that what we're gonna do?
Coming
All right, because what I was gonna say is now we're double the size, so there's more for your drinking pleasure.
Yes.
And we've introduced a new flavor, so we're gonna try that. How are you?
Yeah, let us know, especially how the new flavor
Welcome.
tastes.
So have you tried Mix yet?
So Mona, just so you know, these are members of the Glam Squad.
Yes, I saw these guys backstage.
Yes,
wonderful, nice to meet you. Are you Moscato drinkers? Do you enjoy wine? Are you wine drinkers?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Well, I love that she said this will be a new experience because what's great about Moscato.
She's being modest.
I saw her drinking one earlier.
She means for Moscato. No, because the interesting thing about Moscato is that it's brought non-wine drinkers to the wine category.
That's true.
It appeals to millennials, so we like sweet, bubbly, and so you don't have to be a sift. You know, sip wine variety to enjoy Moscato.
I don't have to worry about the bouquet.
You don't have to worry about the bouquet, the years, the aging, none of that stuff. So we're gonna try it. I wish it was a little bit more chill, so we'll make sure it's chilled. But this is our new mango flavor.
Okay.
Do you like mango?
Yes.
And double the size bottle. And what we love about this is you just open it, look at that. That's
That
the
was
magic.
easy, right with your hand.
That's the magic leaving the bottle. Taste the mango.
And I like the bottle
my
too.
pinky up.
Yes,
I'm a lady.
yes,
I'm
she's a lady. Yes.
And I love the look
look
of
at
the
that. She
bottle.
can't resist.
Just smelling, you know.
You
Oh,
like?
it's nice.
It's
Yes.
nice, right? It's sweet. Now, do you like coconut?
I do.
Wow.
You do like coconut. So the coconut we didn't do in the double the size bottle. We did the peach and the mango, which is our newest
Go ahead.
flavor, and
Give
it's
me that
only
bottle,
available
Lola.
there.
Give me that bottle.
Yes.
Put it
And
down.
here, why don't you try it so you see how easy it is to open up the top. There you go. And take it to the head. That's the beauty of it.
You know, I love the
It's
smell.
for casual occasions.
It smells healthy almost.
It's the fruit.
mango.
Yes, it's fruit infused.
And how is it?
It's good, right?
I feel like I'm on vacation.
There you go. It's a vacation in a bottle.
Yeah,
That's
like
my new
coconut.
tagline. But what's beautiful about it is
Smell
it's
it.
great for any occasion. It's casual. You don't have to, you know, drink it if you're having dinner. You could just be at home, kick your feet up, crack open your bottle of mix, and take it to the head.
And
How has the mixed
And it
business
cheers
been
you.
for you, Miss Mona?
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
We're about a little over 2 years old now. We've expanded into 44 states. I think the first time I came on, we were only in like 14. Wow. We're in 44 states now. We're going out into other territories. We're launching the UK and Ireland in November. And we just launched Australia. We are in Bermuda. We're looking at Puerto Rico. So we're moving outside beyond the US. But it's been phenomenal. The retailers, we're in a lot of the chain stores, a lot of the bigger suppliers. So.
And you've also partnered with Nicki Minaj.
Absolutely, and here you you guys have this fabulous image.
Yes.
This was from our 4th of July launch cruise. But yeah, Nicki's been amazing. She's not just the ambassador, the face of the brand. She's also a partner of the brand. Very, very instrumental. I don't know if you've heard her last couple of hit records, where it's frizz in a bottle.
Right.
Right. She's sipping on her
plugs
mixed
in there.
Moscato. So we love the good shout out. But it's been, you know, a great ride with her. She's so instrumental in the brand, and she's a Moscato lover herself. So we're excited. We have some big things on the horizon with her.
So what is next for you, Miss Mona? Because I know you like to juggle a lot of things.
I like to juggle, you know, because I'm living my best life. What
You
does Oprah
are.
say?
Live your
We
best
only
life.
have YOLO. One life to live. My son will be so embarrassed I said that. But we've got November. Nicki's dropping an album, and we're dropping a limited edition mix in conjunction with that.
What flavor is that going to be?
Beautifully packaged. I guess maybe that should be a surprise, but we're calling it Mixotic. Mixotica.
You really feel like you're on vacation with that one.
Exactly.
I like it.
And it's in a beautifully packaged pink bottle, so that's going to be in conjunction with her album release. You know, you guys know she's hosting the MTV Europe Awards in November, so that's when we're going to officially launch in the UK and Ireland. So there's going to be a lot to talk about there. I've got tons of stuff on the TV side that I'm continuing to develop. So there'll be a couple of new shows on the horizon. K. Michelle spinoff comes in November.
Really?
So that starts airing in November. Yeah.
Okay,
so
we'll be on the lookout for that.
be on the
and
lookout, and Love and Hip Hop New York comes back around in December.
December.
Yep.
We are there. Don't worry.
Okay, great, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Well,
and
ladies, drink
congratulations.
up.
Yes.
Drink
Thank
up.
you.
Drink up.
Cheers and drink responsibly.
Yes,
All right.
always. Get in the mix responsibly. And for information, we have a great sweepstakes where we're offering a Mixotic getaway. I don't believe I forgot to talk about
my
that.
gosh.
Starts in October. Go to mixfusions.com, MYXfusions.com to get information on how you can win a trip to one of the Barcelo resorts in Punta Cana or Playa del Carmen.
Okay, we can enter, right?
Of course.
Okay, it's on.
Of course.
It's on. Thank you so
Riviera
much,
Maya.
Mona. We
Yes.
appreciate it.
Right.
And we'll be
Thank
right
you.
back with more Rise Entertainment 360.
All right.